Good morning, everyone. It is our first wake up here with the Revel. So I'm gonna attempt to, because I haven't showered for 2 days now, and being on the airplane and having been so tired and just sleeping so hard last night, that a shower sounds so good right now. So I am going to attempt my first shower and we'll see how that goes. All I really want is just to rinse off and wash my hair and I'll feel amazing again. Right now I feel pretty darn gross. So I'll let you know how that goes. I have the shower all set up now. I put up the curtain, attached the hose in the shower head, and put all my toiletries in here. Put the bath mat down. We'll see how this goes. So we successfully completed our first night in our Revel, and I gotta say that it was much better than I even anticipated that it would ever be, because we slept like babies, probably from about 11 o'clock to 8 o'clock this morning. I got up and took a shower for the first time in the shower. During the middle of the night, I actually used the cassette toilet, so the cassette toilet is no longer a virgin, and we were able to fill up our water and dump our gray tank. And all this time, when I thought about camping in a motorhome or that type of, anything outside of a tent, I always kind of thought that it would be a pain in the butt. Hooking up hoses, unhooking hoses, dumping tanks. It was so easy, Here I was anticipating all this drama and all these things to go wrong, and knock on wood, it's been good. There's nothing so far. So I feel good. Took a shower and had coffee. We made instant coffee this morning. We bought a French press, but we couldn't find coffee that was coarse ground because we were at Walmart. So we're gonna stop at Whole Foods somewhere along the way and try to find some good, fresh, coarse ground coffee for coffee in the morning, although instant coffee is working pretty darn good. So yeah, we're getting ready to leave Eugene, headed over to Florence, and the weather is a little bit poopy out there, kind of cloudy and gray. It rained all night long, and I think that helped us sleep too, because I didn't wake up once, and I usually have a hard time sleeping. So I feel like a newborn baby today, because this is everything that I thought it would be and more. We're in no hurry. We have 6 days left to get back to Alaska, because I have to go back to work on the 26th of April. And I think that's plenty of time to get back up there. So moving on. Let's move forward and see where we go from here. Okay, so I feel like a genius right now. We were having a hard time setting up our Bluetooth to the phone with the navigation system. The great thing about social media and the internet is I was able to look up Lichtenstein. It's a RV sales place, and they have so many videos on how to run systems within the Revel. So I went there and was able to play a video, and Jim was able to hook up both his music and the navigation system through the radio. It's all synced now. Not quite sure how he did it, but he did it. Thank you to our Facebook groups that we follow, and thank you to Lichtenstein. I think that's how you say it. I'll say it better later, but thank you to them as well for giving us that great video to help us get through the rest of our day. Goodbye, Guarantee RV Center. It was an excellent stay. Thank you so much for your hospitality. We're hitting the road. Till next time. Well, we finally made it to the Oregon coast, and we're at, I think it's pronounced Heceta Beach, H-E-C-T-A or something like that. So if I'm totally screwing it up, just let me know. But it was gorgeous, and of course the weather's a little bit poopy today, but I don't care. I'm here.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions. We'll get away, this is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out. Die with my own doubts. Be free with me. Let's go, let's be free with me.
Ticket, and we had to go down about 50 stairs and then walk down this path to an elevator that's going to take us down to the caves.
Not looking back.
I had to stop for a minute. This is one of the coolest things I've seen. I don't know where we're going. I'm just following Jim.
Eyes on the freeway, Bonnie and Clyde, a classic cliche, we're on the run.
So that was probably one of the coolest things I've seen in a really long time. You go down this elevator. It took 2 years to build this elevator, and it was through straight rock down to the world's largest cave, and it's filled with sea lions. I think Jim had to drag me out of there because we got to keep going. But if you're on the coast of Oregon, this is a must-see because it was beautiful. I started crying. I don't know why. It's so pretty, but yeah, the elevator was built when the sea lions weren't in. You know, if we were to come to Oregon and that was all that we were to see the whole time, it'd be worth it. But there's more, so let's keep going.
This is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out. Die with my own doubts. Be
It's our first real day on the road, and we've gone about 140 miles, and we just stopped in Lincoln City at a place called the Beach Club and had some nachos. Delicious.
The nachos were really good. The customer service, not so much.
Yeah, she was a little strange. Now we don't know where we're going. We're using the app called iOverlander, yes. And we're gonna try somewhere closer to the beach if we can find it. If not, then we'll just find somewhere to park for the night and head out tomorrow. I've been to Lincoln City before, probably about 15 years ago or so. It's been a while. I came to a wedding here and it was beautiful. The weather wasn't that great while I was here, but I think that's the way it is all the time. And I just discovered that Jimmy's been here before too, and he passed this restaurant and he's like, hey, I've been here before. So he did a motorcycle trip with a girlfriend a long time ago from Alaska to Florida and back, and they came along this route as well on motorcycles, and that's pretty freaking amazing if you ask me. The gas mileage so far has been pretty darn good. We haven't calculated it yet, but we're at half a tank, 140 miles. You do the math. Another unexpected stop at Seal Rock. We're on the coast of Oregon and it's sun shining. Yay! It's our second night and we're boondocking right outside of Lincoln City at a wayside, and just out the back door is the ocean. The frogs are chirping really loud and I couldn't ask for a better place to be, so. I think we're gonna get a good night's sleep tonight and head to Seattle tomorrow. I'm gonna go outside and see if we can see some stars and call it a night. Good night.